Hi, welcome to the Paige Doodle Club. I'm Paige, and today we're going to draw a background scene. Normally I'm showing you how to draw a specific thing that you can put in a place. I never show you the place, so today we're going to draw a scene. I'm going to make that scene a gas station. You can make a few variations to make it someplace else if you prefer. You'll want a sheet of paper or a whole pad of paper and something to draw with. Pencil, pen, crayon, marker, whatever works for you. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. The important thing is that you make your mark. All right, I'm going to start my gas station with a line that is going slightly up as it goes and another line that is coming slightly down as it goes. And where those two edges meet, I'm going to make a line down like that. Then I want another line down, and you guessed it, another line down. And I'm just going to connect the bottom points of those three lines. If you have a wavy spot in your paper, be careful of that. I didn't realize there was a little bump here, and my pen caught the dip in the paper and went for a ride. Whoopsie. You want to definitely avoid that when you can. Next, I'm going to put this on legs. So I'm almost drawing a table right now. And they're all about the same length down. And I'm leaving out the one back here for now. Excuse me, it'll be back here. And next I'm going to want to make a ground that this is all kind of taking place at or on. And if we're making a gas station, we're probably going to want a couple of gas pumps. So to do that, I'm going to make, this is going to be kind of a vending machine shape, which is, guess what? A rectangle. You're basically drawing a refrigerator or a vending machine standing right here. Now, I had mentioned that you could make a few variations to make this a different kind of location. Right now, this could be anything. This could be a bank, it could be a convenience store, it could be the gas station that I'm making. You still have a lot of room to play right now. So if you see a different location than a gas station and that's the direction you want to go in, go for it. Don't let me stop you. Think about what changes you would need to make for the place that you want to make and go ahead and make those changes. Gas stations will usually have, or gas pumps will usually have a line across here. Nowadays they usually have like a TV screen, which I think is ridiculous. Especially when they're those very loud TV screens that yell at you. There is a way to mute those. I think it's either the second or third button on the right usually will mute it. Definitely hit that button as soon as you start pumping and it won't yell at you. Lesson of the pros. Then I'm going to make the little spots where the numbers are. So a couple of squares there. And then we'll have 3 types of fuel. Sometimes there's even 4. There's usually 3, and you might get 4 if there's also diesel. So we'll make most of a rectangle there. And then I'm going to scribble a hose. I always say at the end of these videos to go ahead and put it in a place, draw a background in. I never take the time to show the backgrounds, so I thought this would be a good time to do something where you're learning how to draw a place instead of just something else. So this could be the background for whatever your next drawing is, or whatever your last drawing was. We can put another gas pump hanging out over here. It's going to be the exact same thing, refrigerator shape. So I'm going to do this one a little bit quicker. And I want it to be relatively the same as the first one. But again, I'm going to go ahead and do this one faster, so it might look a little different. But that's all right. They don't need to be exact. If you wanted to, you can even add one of those gigantic fire extinguishers that hangs out at gas pumps. They are the big brother of a regular fire extinguisher that you would have in your house. And there's usually a whole sprinkler system up top, but we don't have to worry about all that. This area here is going to come down. Let's see. This would come back at the same angle as this, which is more like that. And then we need to try to get all of this to meet. I kind of regret not having sketched all that out at the beginning, because now I've got a lot interfering with it. And it makes it trickier trying to make sense of everything. Your gas station might have a convenience store attached to it or next door to it. So I'm going to put a big rectangle shape over here. And because I don't want my building just from the front with nothing else, here's the side of the building headed towards the back. And we're going to put a big sign here, drawing in our customers. And the sign can look however you want. It's your advertising, do it your way. It could be a box here, there could be a big oval or a circle, like this. However you want your sign to look, that's how you should draw it. I made mine like this. I'm going to scribble in the bottom area here because that horizon line cutting through it drives me crazy. And you can write your name here or whatever you want the gas station to be called. Do your thing. There could even be an arrow coming down pointing towards your gas station. Whatever you think looks cool, that's how you should do it. And I'm going to make some windows in the front. And we'll definitely want doors. Doors are always important if you're trying to start a business. If you don't have a way for your customers to get in, you won't make much money. So there is our doorway. And we'll make a bunch of glass window panes coming down like that. A lot of times at gas stations, if they also have like a service station with a garage, you'll see like a pile of tires sitting in front of the shop. That way you know that they know how to fix things, and that if you have a flat tire, you have come to the right spot. Usually these stacks of tires have 4 tires so that you also know, oh, look at that, I could replace all 4 of my tires here. If you saw a stack of 2 tires, that would not look like the most helpful gas station in the world. And you could make little signs in the windows if you wanted. You can add whatever you'd like. You could add more signs on top of the building. So here is a start to getting some background scenery instead of just drawing a thing and saying, oh, here's my picture. So this is one way. I'm going to make a ridiculous little car here. So this is one way that you can make a whole world for your drawing instead of just making one thing and being like, yep, there you go, that's all you get. Which admittedly, sometimes all I show you is how to make the thing. But so this one, you get a little more of how to make a whole world for your drawing. We've got our little car pulling in. You can add whatever details you like. If you're looking at my drawing going, Mike, you missed a giant opportunity here. You could have had this, 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 and this in your drawing. Add them to your drawing. Mine's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. You can add whatever cool stuff to your drawing that you think belongs there. And I'm going to have my store, the back of the store, just pop out from the sign because I just realized without it there, it kind of looks like I forgot it, even though the back of the store would probably be right about there. I stretched it out so that it doesn't look like it was just forgotten about. And you can go through and make whatever last-minute touch-ups you want on your drawing. You can add some shading under here or tiling, make it a little more realistic. I'm going to put some handles on my doors. And I might make the bottom part of the door metal. That way you don't have to worry about that glass getting broken if somebody kicks it with their foot. There is our finished gas station. Again, if you see an opportunity to turn yours into a completely different atmosphere for your scene, go for it. Don't be limited by the direction that I go with something. If you see an opportunity for something else and that's what you want to make, try making it. You could try a bank, you could try an office building, whatever you want, go for it. Thanks for watching. Tune in again next week when we're going to be kicking off Halloween season. I can't wait. So join me then when we get to all the spooky, scary stuff to kick off Halloween. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week.